Hi guys. 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 Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi guys. I'm back. Um some of you have been in my DMs. Where's Frances? Frances, what happened? Why haven't you posted any video? When is the next video coming up? You guys, I'm here now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've been away. School is hard. And mixing school and this content creation or creating content, I don't know what is this whatever is not easy. So I'm still trying to create a balance. And as majority of you already know, most of you have already dipped it that I shoot most of my videos at home. So coming from school almost all the time back home to shoot videos is not easy, especially when you have like other things to do, deadlines, yada 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 yada. Yeah, but I'm here now. I'm here to give you guys a little bit of content before I go back into the serious life again. And I also very well knew that I just couldn't leave you guys like that for the year 2023. It means I'm on serious now, isn't that? So I'm here to do goodbye 2023 video and also tell you guys maybe what to expect from 2024. I'm not sure about that or what to expect, but yeah, I'll be back in 2024. I just can't start something this beautiful and not continue. This is one of the biggest things I've ever had to do. This brought me out of my comfort zone big time, and I'm not even capping. And I'm really grateful, really, really grateful to God that I got to do this, and I'm sharing like this experience, this journey with you guys. So the idea I had for this video, because obviously I'm alone, nobody's here. I really was late on what to do, like what to do, like didn't really come to me soon enough. It was just this morning I picked myself up and I'm like, Frances, you can't just leave your people hanging like that. Like you didn't even tell them that okay, this is what happened or whatever. So I'm here. Yeah. So I don't know what to do. I but like what came to my mind was do a wrap up of 2023, like see what happened from January to through to the December, and I hope this this is fun or interesting or I don't know, but like we'll see how it goes. Yeah, and we're not doing any secret and lies for today, and it's not that there are no secret and lies. There are. You guys have like quite questioning secrets. Yeah, and I love reading them, I promise. And I'm not tired of reading them. But Secret and Lies is more interesting when you're doing it with somebody else. I just can't be reading the Secret and Lies and explaining by myself or saying. So we'll continue from where we stopped next year. So a recap on how the year went. Okay, let's have it. Let's have it. Alright, so I'll start from January. January was I'll say the softest year for me. The softest month for me. January was my dirty December. January was calm, cool, soft. I had like a lot of fun in January, and I'm not even capping. No, ma, I'm not capping. Okay, and I'm not joking. But like, yeah, January was that year. January was that year. Then February, I still went on strike. I still decided to go on strike February. Yeah, so I still went on strike in February and kí ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀ gan? I came home in February. Hold on. So yeah, I came home in February and in I think March, I can't remember the day, March 2nd, my auntie came to pick me that we should go to her house. So I spent like the rest of my ASU break strike or at my aunt's place. And in that same March, my baby girl had done her birthday, Soteria. So yeah, that was fun. And it was in March. I also decided to do something like quite huge. Like I took like one very bold step that I promise you not everybody would take. But yeah, I did it. I took like one really like alarmingly bold step, and it was without the consent of my family members. So, and I didn't like get to tell anybody, any family, any friend. It was just a thing I did that hopefully I get to share like real soon. But for now, like I'm not ready to share. But like I'll just touch on it because as we go, like this particular thing made the most part of my 2023. So like I'll touch on it. I have to talk about it for like the next few months because it had something to do with the next few months. Then I think in April the strike ended or something like that towards the end of March. I can't really remember, but like when the strike ended, that was when you know the whole wahala started. Um, Mind you, April was Tyranny's birthday, and before I even continue with this video, I have to say how grateful I am for him. Oh, sorry. I am. I am for the people in my corner, the really amazing friends that God gave to me, friends that are family. Abimbola, Tireniolua, David. Ah, you guys are amazing, and I don't even know how like to explain it, but like you guys are amazing. As time goes on, or as I continue the story, you all will get to understand why I really like why I said like they're amazing. So in April, I started like a really bold journey. And before I started it, actually, I told just my brother and my auntie that is in Russia. So they were just the only two people I told, and I felt guilty to an extent that I didn't even tell my parents. I was so guilty because they're my sponsors. Do you understand? So like they are my sponsors. So like majority of these things they have to know about it. So going behind their back to do something this big, uh, it doesn't come like free. It comes at a cost. I don't even know what I just said. I know that I just said nonsense. But yeah. So in April, I started this journey. And then I remember on Tyranny's birthday, I'd called him to the side, like when we had gone to the beach, like towards the evening before we left. And I was explaining that, okay, so this is what I have decided to do. And yeah, as a friend, normally we ask questions, babes, are you sure? Okay, yeah, no, wala, I'll support you, whatever you need, however you need it. And I'm grateful for you. I remember when I had to tell Bimba about this. It was all tears, and that's because she's my baby girl, and like we lived the past like 4 years together, like we were always together. It was a thing of when you see Bimbo and you don't see me, you have to ask, Alpha, where's Francis? And when you see me and you don't see Bimbo, you have to ask like, Alpha, where's Bimbo? We're always together, like like Ibeji. like our umbilical cords were wrapped together. So we're always together, even to just go and buy something as simple as pure water from Baba Beji. You see us together. So yeah, so that was April. So in April I submitted a letter that I really hoped that it went well, or like I really hoped for it to like go well because I don't know, but like I really wanted it to be like something that like I'll just do once and forget about it because other people do it once and like it goes smooth for them. But for me, I don't know. I think God had other plans. God like wanted to teach me a lot of things this year, and I had the opportunity to learn a lot of things this year. Then in May, I took a little break for myself. Then towards the end of the break I'd taken for myself, I had gotten a call, and it was that something was wrong with my letter and I need to come. No, they didn't even tell me something was wrong with my letter. They asked like, "Are you around? We need to see you right now. Please come to so and so and so and so." I instantly knew something was wrong. So like when I got there, I couldn't be there like that week, so I had to go the next week. When I got there the next week, the man had he explained to me that okay, so this is what you wrote in your letter that shouldn't be there. And funny how a lot of other like senior people had read it and preferred it, and they said, ah, it was good, it was perfect. This is the best letter. This will go well. And that happened. There was a particular word I used that I shouldn't have used. That word caused for questioning. So I had to redo it over again. As I'm saying this thing, I'm getting this chill in my body. Like people not really understand like the whole process and what I had gone through or what I had been through, but I know it's my friends know it because like they saw like I don't even want to go deep into it here, but yeah, so like I had like the moment the man said it, I had like this chill feeling. So immediately I asked the man that, do you think I should still like go through with this or like I should just take the other route? The man said that I can still go through with it, that it's still going to like flow if I go through with it. So I did. I went through with it again. I wrote my letter again and I submitted. And like 2 weeks later, one spirit just told me that Alpha Francis, go and check on your letter. Oh." And I went and my letter was missing. Like letter I had submitted to people, grown adults, went missing. Mm. I'm saying it now and I'm smiling, but like I cried. I have like I just know that I cried. So I went back and I wrote another one. And this one, like, let me explain. There are like one, two, three. Yeah, there are like three places my letter had to pass through. Like with one, two, three, four places my letter. No, three places my letter had to pass through before I got to the final place, which was the fourth place. And in that fourth place, he had to like go through like one, two, three, four. Yeah, he had to go to like three other places before I got to the final destination. Do you get me? So yeah, I think with what I've said, like you guys probably understand the whole thing now. So like the next letter I wrote, it got to one, two, three, the third place, and then it went missing again. So that's the third letter I was writing. You guys count with me, and this was still in May. So in like within May, my letter had gone missing twice already within May, and that was like the third letter already. You know, I told you guys count with me. So that was like the third letter already. My letter had gone missing again. And I'm like, okay. So I wrote yet another one. And it got to the fourth place. One, two, in the second office in the fourth place, it went missing. And it went missing 2 days to the deadline. Like I realized it was missing 2 days to the deadline. And I just couldn't handle it. Like I was seated, like there was this particular man I met, like the man that called me to tell me that okay, this is what was so like this is what happened with your letter. So I like made like friends with him. So like I always got updates from him, and I always like I disturbed this man like a lot. So sorry about that. So I had gone to his office to ask because the letter was supposed to get to his desk as well. So I'd gone to ask him. I'd gone to ask him that, so Alpha, I've got my letter, and he's like, no, you didn't get it. So he stood up to check like within their office, and he realized that okay, he got to the second place, and after the second place, he was supposed to come to him, but like the woman had signed that she got the letter, but like nobody signed that he collected the letter. So obviously, apparently, that woman lost my letter. But like I'm this kind of person that I don't like to make so much noise. So I'm like, okay, whatever you guys have to do to help me back with my letter, I'd really appreciate it. Within this period of my life, I had learned how to worship God. I remember in my Apple Replay for the year, there was this thing they wrote for me, like my favorite genre. No, there was a particular genre of music I kept coming back to, which was Christian. And that was because at every time I was like, I felt like I was broken. I just knew to go back to God. Like I didn't know who else to go to. It was just God. It was in this year I learned the power of prayer. It was in this year I learned the power of worship. It was in this year I learned the power of thanksgiving. It was in this year I learned the power of loving God true and true. So I know that for like every time I was down, I'd start listening to like gospel music. Sometimes I'd cry. And sometimes I'd listen to it and like have this joyful feeling in my body. Ah, this day, I like, and funny how like all the time I was getting missing, I only kept telling Bimbo about it, but I never told Tyranny. And no, I told Tyranny about it as well, and he kept like calming me down. But I never told David about it, so I just called David and Tyranny. I was like, "Oh my, you guys, that's happening again," and I was literally in tears, and I didn't know what to do. And the man had asked me to come the next day. Tyranny just said, "Love for Kompale, God will run it." Ah, I'm saying this thing. I'm just feeling this chill feeling in my body. So like I cried. Oh, they have told me sorry. Calm down, being boss well, because we're in the same room, and like when it is telling on somebody, you that you're like in the room as well with the person, you'd feel it and be like, oh my god, like it's happening again. So like she kept telling me sorry, calm down, and I'm this kind of person that when I'm going through something, I'll not say that okay, this is what I'm going through. Like it's just going to be in my like mind, like okay, so I might not talk about it, but like it's going to be in my mind, and it's going to weigh so much on me. I remember that I tested a few of my clothes that period, and I wasn't even like fitting into my clothes anymore. Like they were big. I had sent somebody a picture of me in a clothes one time, and he's like, "Guy, you've lost weight." And I knew that the weight I was losing wasn't like healthy weight. It was weight as a result of you are going through it. Then like I just like kept like listening to gospel music. That period when I want to pray, I didn't know how to say, God, this is what I want, or God, this is how I want it, or God, this is what I want you to do for me anymore. I just knew how to say, God, I'm thankful, God, I'm grateful, God, I appreciate everything you do for me, God. And funny how when I was going through what I was going through personally as well, a lot was happening at home within the family, and like God is good. Oh, anybody that says that God is not good is a liar. And anybody that says that um prayer doesn't work, prayer isn't effective, the person hasn't seen the effect of prayer, and the person hasn't prayed diligently before. So where did I even stop? Okay, so I like I got back, like funny how like when I left the man's office, I just went back to the room and I went to sleep. When you're going through shaggy, but like you don't even know what to do anymore. I went to sleep. Then I woke up in the afternoon. I went to buy amala and I ate amala. And then the next day I'd gone to his office. And like what like this man really came through for me, and I'm not even going to like God put somebody there to like work for my favor. And that's what I call the God effect. The God effect is not something so small. It's something like it's not something I can explain. It's something so small but big. When God puts someone in a place to work for your sake, for your favor. Funny how like the man was to resign, I think a few months or like the next month, I can't even remember. But like that was the God effect. So I remember I'd gone to man's office the next day and he had explained how they were going to do it. And for my sake, there was an exception. I remember one time I'd gone to somebody else. I think this was in June. Like this was like yeah, all of this one I'm explaining is in June, but like this was towards the beginning of June. I'd gone to a particular person. The person, like I remember, quote unquote, you don't know what you are doing. It is when it is late that you're going to realize that you are taking this thing with levity, something I never took with levity, something that was never my fault, something that grown up adults caused, something that they felt like joking with my life was a thing. And like he had just been like, continue being there, oh, continue doing this and that, and that and that and that and that. And it was never really my fault. And I remember like closing my eyes and saying, God, I'm never going to have to come to this man to say that this thing had gone missing again. Like, I'm never going to have to come to this man to say that this letter has gone missing again. I remember the man asking me, do you pray? And I'm like, are you joking? I just like towards the end of everything, I just realized that God wanted to teach me something that year because like I don't think I've ever been grateful as much as I was this year, and I don't think I've ever understood the effect of prayer as much as I did this year. So I just realized that God really just wanted to teach me something. Nítorí pé normal normal mi ò lọ́pọlọ. I don't act so much sense. So like I realized that okay, God just really wanted to teach you a lesson this year. And like I took it as that, like, and also like in that June, like so many things happened and I'm like, okay, God is miraculous, God is great. I just wish I could go in depth into like how these things happened, what exactly happened, what I'm talking about exactly, so that people could understand. Because I'm saying it now, some people will be like, okay, like you won't really get it except you've been in like this kind of situation before. Imagine your letter going missing 4 times. Ah, and the people that like are responsible, they act so carefree. They act like they don't give a damn. They act like whatever happens is your business, is your life after all. So you that you own the life, you just have to work towards making it better. So in July, I had like a relaxing month because like I'd been through like most of the shit I wanted to beach like I'd had to go through. Aside from the fact where I had to like I started a different thing, but this one was not as stressful as the other one. This one was just soft and it was a smooth process. Aside from one time when I went to something, I don't even want to talk about it. I didn't want to go deep into it. But sure, like it was better and it was softer. Then in August, I did my birthday girl, and I felt really loved. And I received like beautiful gifts. Like yeah, August was nice. People that like I don't even remember me in a long time. I was surprised they texted me. And one of them was like, "Send me your account." I'm like, "Eh," and I was amazed. And I sent it, and they sent me money. I was like, "Ooh, that's the good effect, bro." So yeah. Then in September, I'd received like a good news. No, the good news came in August. It came in my birthday. The good news came in August, like a few days after my birthday. The good news came, and like it was really exciting. Then in September, I started following through the process for the good news. October, like it was still holiday rest, that kind of vibe. In November, Unilag showed me Shege Sha. I don't even really want to go deep into it, but like in all things, give thanks. And in November, school resumed, and I know someone that used to say I'm a work in progress. Yeah, so currently my life is a work in progress. But I remember in my very second video, I said this is like I'll tag this phase the beginning of my like this phase of my life the beginning. And I said that because I don't want to look back at the things I've been through, and I don't want to ever experience those things ever again in my life. I want it from now onwards to be all great, all globe English is difficult. I just want it to be great from this point onwards. I don't want to have to look back and be like, oh more 2023 was better. God forbid. I don't want any year as 2023 again. This year is good riddance. Yeah. So yeah, this phase is the beginning, and from now onwards it's going to be great things, good news, amazing things. um I've told God what I want to achieve within the next 5 years. I've whispered it in his ears, from my mouth to your ears, oh Lord. And I know that he's going to do it. I'm even very grateful to God I ticked one of the things that I needed to achieve this year off my list. I'm super grateful for that particular one because go easy there. So yeah, and this is like okay, so December I'm at home like the whole Christmas New Year thing. So I'm at home for December. Um can you mute first or I have to say something. Yeah, so I'm Frances Osarime and I just told you guys how I spent my 2023. A brief summary of what 2023 was like for me. And I'll be back in 2024 with something hopefully bigger and better. um yeah, I hope this was an interesting watch. And hopefully when I'm ready to share like my story in depth, that the story is going to be how do I put this word now? I hope that it's going to be helpful to a few others. And I just hope that yeah, it touches people one way or the other. I'm super grateful for the year 2023. I really did experience God in his full form and the purest form. I got to learn a lot of things this year, and I'm super grateful that I did. I got to start understanding that you don't take everything for granted anymore. And yeah, that's it. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you guys for sharing. There's something I forgot. October. I remember, yeah, September. In September, towards the end of September. No, October. Beginning of October, or yeah, beginning of October. I remember I'd seen Tyranny, and Tyranny was like, babes, this whole YouTube thing, you keep saying YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. I think we need to put this thing in motion. And before then, Bimbo had asked me to stop saying, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. She said, if I'm not going to put it into action, that I should just stop. That I'm using it to stress her life. Yeah, so those two, they are the reasons why I finally had like the courage to start this thing. And I'm grateful to God because I was able to come out of my comfort zone. And I'm grateful to God that I finally started this. I remember the very first video I put out. We had gone to church for drama rehearsals, and then I was supposed to upload the video. It was on a Sunday evening. I was supposed to upload the video. Then rain started falling, and I was on the altar. I was like, do you know what? I'm going to upload this video here on this water. And sorry about that. And yeah, that video was like, yeah, I really experienced like the love, the support, and everything from that video. I'm really super grateful to you guys for that. Kini mo tún fẹ́ sọ gan-an? Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for doing all the beautiful things. Thank you for telling a friend of a friend of a friend to watch my video. Thank you for, you know, being there for your girl this year. I don't take the love and the support for granted. I don't take anything from this year for granted. And I honestly do not take the whole love I'm getting from you guys for granted. No, I don't. I'm really grateful. Thank you for watching. And yeah, at the end of this video, you can check the description box. There are going to be two links. One is for secret and lies, as always. So writing your secret and lies, don't be shy. Anonymity is promised. And the second one is going to be for the big thing that's planned in the beginning of next year. So I know a lot of you have questions you want to ask Frances, and yeah, why not? So ask your questions, ask away. So the link is going to be in the description box. So yeah, ask your questions, no matter what the questions are. Ask things you're curious about. I know some people say I'm not receptive. I promise you that's a lie. I'm very, very receptive. But like yeah, ask your questions. I'm here to answer your questions, and see you guys next year. Goodbye to 2023. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. And I hope that 2024 brings you so many good news, so many joy, and all of the beautiful things. I shot this video twice. I pray I like this one more than the first one I did, or I'd have to post the first one instead of this one. But anyways, see you guys next year. Bye guys. Bye guys. I don't feel like standing up from this chair. I feel like I want to rant a little more. Um, bye guys. See you guys next year. Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. And if you've not done it already, you're definitely looking for my trouble. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification, do all the beautiful things, and I'll see you next year.
It's because of 16 years of mismanagement of resources. That's the problem. That's why we're, well, that's why we're here today.